Hi everyone, Healing and Deliverance Tree Channel here.
I want to talk to everyone about being prepared and ready. Being prepared and ready um, ahead of time and preemptively in the time and the days that we're living in. And when I say that, I mean not waiting until there's a problem, not waiting until the worst of the worst has happened to do the right thing. And that could be in lots of different areas. It could be health wise, for your health, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. It could be morally. Be prepared and ready, and don't wait till a future date and time to do the right thing. And that's on all levels and all fronts, because we're living in a time and a day where you may be planning, oh, I'll do the right thing if that happens, or I'll do the right thing later on down the line, or I'll prepare, or I'll get this in order, or I'll, be prepared for that when it happens. Or, you know, don't wait until you're forced to do the right thing in any area. Just do the right thing now, do the right thing today, because what you may be assuming will be an opportunity in the future to do the right thing, meaning get this area together, get prepared in that area, fix this, or do that. You may not have that opportunity in the future the way you think that you might. It may not be guaranteed. And we're living in a day and a time where we have to be ready. It's such a cliche term and it sounds so corny. I learned this when I was a teenager from a very good friend of mine. He was so wise and he taught me a lot. But, it was that saying, if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. And I'm more than encouraging, I'm pushing everyone to already be prepared for whatever may come. And that's on every front and every level: emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and morally, medically, physically, health wise. Now, spiritually, your spiritual foundation is the most important thing when you talk about preparing for things that are coming, or preparing to be able to survive through something, or preparing to come through something unharmed or unscathed or undamaged, or to be safe and kept and protected and provided from, right? We know spiritually that foundation is what's ultimately going to keep you through these things, first and foremost. But I don't want to focus on the spiritual element of it. I'll do that in another video. I have a spiritual message. I want to come to you and talk to you about more of the physical, mental, emotional elements of being prepared. Now, why am I saying this? It doesn't take a rocket scientist or a genius to look online and look on the news of why we need to be prepared. Don't wait until something gets worse. Don't wait until the worst of the worst has happened. Don't wait until the worst case scenario to hop up and jump up and say, oh, I need to get healthy. I need to get my immune system stronger. I need to get my health in order. I'm pushing everyone to begin right now getting outdoors, getting outside daily if you can, even if it's for 10 or 15 minutes a day. Get moving, get walking, get exercising. Okay, not just indoors or not just at a gym, but get out in the sunshine. I have several messages, and it's so funny because we never really truly know why we're saying something and why we're truly doing what we're doing. And I know for me that definitely applies. I have several messages going back ever since I started this platform, encouraging people to get their health together, encouraging people to get their immune system strong, encouraging people to take in naturopathic foods and fruits and vegetables, to get your system together, to get yourself strong, to get yourself in order. Taking in polyphenols. I have a video on taking olive oil shots, which kills free radicals and dangerous cells and dangerous elements within the body. I have several messages. I have a message on getting outdoors and appreciating everything I'm coming to you to tell you today. I had already been saying incrementally in bits and pieces over the last, I want to say since the beginning of the year, since January, February, I've been giving out these messages and pieces, and now it's all coming together. I'm understanding on a deeper level of why I'm called to push these things. Um, I want to talk about your mental and emotional health. Get outdoors. Don't wait until we lose access and lose the privilege of going outdoors and going and getting sunshine and breathing fresh, clean, healthy air whenever we want to. People, I put this in the video about getting outdoors and appreciating the little things, something that we have lost appreciation for because we have all these advancements and we have this and we have that and we have acquired this amount of money and we drive this car and all these things, and we lose sight of the little things that we should have appreciation for. The ability to go take a walk, to be in nature, to be in peace and quiet, to be amongst nature, in a peaceful environment without technology and noise pollution in the picture constantly around the clock, and the superficial things of the world bombarding our mindsets around the clock. And that's what's on our mind. And that's what we're focused on, chasing after those things. Okay. While we have the opportunity, we take it for granted that we're always going to have the ability to go do it when we want to. And that's not necessarily guaranteed. Anything can happen and anything can get worse and spiral out of control. And then you're going to mentally and emotionally need to go outside and get sunshine, need to go out and be in nature, need to go be able to be active outdoors. And we may not have that opportunity. Okay. It doesn't take too much to put two and two together what's going on right now. So we have to be prepared in advance ahead of time. We have to preemptively, instead of just being on defense and always waiting till something happens, why don't we be prepared ahead of time? Now, I'm not trying to guarantee 100% and say, oh, what's going on in the news right now is going to spiral out of control and get worse. It may fizzle out and go away tomorrow and become not that big. That's not the point. The point is that it's here for a reason, to teach us a lesson and to call us into action, to be prepared and be ready in the event that a situation like this does come along and does spiral out of control. We are already ready and prepared. Don't wait until it happens. Begin getting outdoors and being active outdoors, enjoying nature, getting plenty of sunshine. Getting sunshine relates to our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health. It has to do with our immune system. Getting enough sunshine, we get vitamin D, and I also believe vitamin A for our immune systems from the sunlight. I'm encouraging everybody now. I'm pushing you right now. Begin absorbing all of these things. Begin building yourself up. Begin getting those whole foods into your system. Begin eating these. I got several recipes, several videos, several messages about nutriently dense dishes where we're trying to pack in as much vitamins, minerals, nutrients, vegetables, and fruits into our meals. More whole foods, anti-inflammatory spices and herbs, things that build up and protect your immune system and make your immune system strong. I have a message on here where I was sent to give a prophetic message to people who are not getting enough sleep. That ties into your immune system being strong. When this stuff goes down, are you going to be in a position of strength or weakness, vulnerability or not? Getting your sleep, minimizing stress. And like I said, I'm not going to get over into the spiritual aspects. I'll do that in another video. But for right now, I'm really pushing everyone to begin preparing yourself now, preparing your mental, your emotional, your physical health, your immune system, and getting all those elements into your daily life. This should be a lifestyle at this point for all of us, so that when something does happen, we're already ready and prepared. All right, guys, it was an honor to come speak with you today. Healing and Deliverance Tree out, and I'll catch up with you next time.